Hey everyone, this is Gutsy here, bringing you another cast. Um, yeah, so it's another cast. That's pretty much all I had to say. So let's just dive right into this. Bleh. There's your players. I'll change this to free camera before I get owned. And this is not unpausing. So there we go. Now it is. So it is not a captain's mode, but it appears that way. So your heroes will be up here at the top. I'm just gonna speed through this. So we've got Undying for the Dire, Tinker for the Radiant. There's a solo mid, possibly a tri lane, most likely going to be in the safe lane though for Undying. Huskar, Shadow Demon for the Radiant. Disruptor for the Dire, so we have a support, and obviously Huskar is a carry, but most likely Tinker's going to go mid, so Huskar will probably go in the safe lane, as usual. So here we go. Going to check out each player. So down here for the Radiant, which I'm clicking, it's not going, there we go. So we have Shadow Demon, still has some bot items, yeah, he is going to level Disruption first. Huskar's got 3 gauntlets, so he's going max strength for early game. He has the safe items too. Tinker going a Soul Ring, that's pretty risky actually. But he obviously random, so is able to do that. We have a Tuskar now and a Lycan, so there's... Tuskar's not really carry. I don't even know if he's a semi-carry. Maybe he's just an initiator. But there's your carry. There's your durable hero. Your initiator. You've got your support. So they really just need like a hard lane or a necro. He could be a support or a carry, so it depends. That depends. We've got Veno here for the Radiant, which is an excellent pick. So they're not gonna be ooh, I don't like this. This is not good. I mean, Saven's here. Like, they have a carry. Saven should be bottom with either Shadow Demon or Veno. And Tinker should be mid. And Huskar should be top with one of the supports. I'm not liking the Radiant's setup. Let's see if the Dire has a better one going on. So they have Tusko and bot. I have heard that he is good in the hard lanes, so it's a possibility. Looks like we will have Disruptor with him, so that's looking good. A semi-carry and a support. We do have Necro going mid, that's expected. He is a mid hero. Lycan laning. I don't know if he's gonna... He might be farming. We still don't know. He should probably jungle, but his items aren't really showing that's what he's doing. He might be laning with Undying, but they are in the safe lane, so... In terms of lanes, I'm not liking the Radiance. I mean, Huskar is a great mid hero, though. But in this... Ooh. Okay, so Tinker is hard laning. This is a bit better that they have these 3 down here, so obviously their focus is to get Savan as much farm as they can, but Shadow Demon's gonna have to stop auto-attacking and stealing the last hits if that's what they want to do. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, Disruptor's not even gonna go anywhere near here for the time being, probably just waiting for Tuskar, who was doing something. Anyways, so Necro's already level 2, he does have Heartstopper Aura and Sadist. He will want to get that Death Pulse up. He probably only needs one of these for now, even though Sadist is extremely good recently. You don't want to be chipping away health from Necro with Heartstopper's Aura, so he might just leave that at 1. Focusing on a lane, I think I'm just going to go all over the place. That's what I did with my last cast, which was like a pro pub game, if that makes any sense. So I'll try that with this one. Just be fast and look all over the place. Because there's no point in focusing on a lane if there's going to be action in all of them. I'm pretty good with mini-map awareness, so we'll see how that goes. So there goes Tinker just pummeling a bit. Lycan leveling Wolves in his aura. Undying leveling 2 good abilities. Might want to get a Tombstone. I mean, it's not good for early game, but Tombstone is extremely helpful no matter what, when needed. So Necro's actually taking a lot of damage. He's now healing himself, but Huskar, you know, he still has that tree. You know, he can level his salve. That's another possibility. 2 in Burning Spears, 1 in his aura. So we have Lycan trying to get last hits. Tinker's actually doing a great job for the hard lane. Definitely pummeling Lycan, but he's got lots of heals. He's got the... I mean, even the ring, yeah, he's going to salve. Undying will have no problem with healing, especially with his items. And he's there to help. Oh, this is not good for Tuskar. He's almost dead. Saven doesn't have a stun, though. Tuskar could maybe turn around and help his teammate now. This is not looking good for both. They could probably pick off these two. They're going to have to be really careful about it. So he's going to heal. This is what's tricky. And I think they realized that he did that. So they're just going to watch it. Venom's going to get away. But he'll probably have to go back to base. Shadow Demon. Uh-oh. That is a huge snowball and it hits. Oh, he has no mana though. He has to auto attack. Bam, he will get first blood. So Tuskar with the first blood there.
First blood. Now who wants to be?
Let's check out the other lanes. What's going on with them? So that regen's pretty good from that ring. He has enough for a boots even, so maybe he could get a fast boots of travel. Lycan now possibly going to jungle. He is only level 3. So's Undying. Yeah, he's probably not going to jungle. He's waiting to pull. So there's the creeps. And he's not pulling either, so I guess he is jungling. We don't have time to wait for him, so we're just going to check out mid. Illusion Rune, obviously, by Huskar. He does not have Bottle. Working on his bracers. Necrolite with the boots of speed. And Veno, 1-1. He's level 2. Oh, that is pretty low to be using Soul Ring. You don't want him shooting off an Ice Shard. That was pretty... Using the Fog of War right there to his advantage, but that was really risky. Doesn't want to be playing too risky. I mean, if it's for a kill, go ahead, but, you know, all he was doing was a bit of damage. But he probably knew that he was too low on mana and HP to do anything, so he was just doing some damage and then going back to base afterwards. But I don't think Veno's going to live this. That's a massive snowball. Just pummels. Shadow Demon avoiding it, but I don't know if he could kill Tuskar. He might if he puts some more focus into it. He just needs to use another... He could shoot one off right now, and it will hit. He's down. He's not going to get Disruptor. So it is 2-3. The Dire is in the lead kill-wise, but still anyone's game. Lycan is farming. He is level 4 on Dying's probably level 5, I assume. Nope, still level 4. But Tinker rocking the level 5. And he's saving up big. Not sure what for, but we'll find out later. So Veno's resumed mid until Necro gets back, which not Necro, sorry, Huskar. Which Huskar is now back. And almost has his ult. Lycan just going to be receiving some items. I think I saw an urn on that. Either way. There you go. Lycan's working on that Vlad's, I assume. Necro's going to return to mid. Maxing out, ooh, Heartstopper's aura. Not the greatest idea when you're fighting a Huskar. I mean, low HP Huskars are pretty deadly. I'm not saying don't kill them, but, you know. Shadow Demon's gonna fall to Disruptor. So, in terms of bottom lane, I definitely say the Dire is winning in this lane. In terms of middle lane, I think the Radiant's winning. I think Huskar's doing a good job, you know. Once he gets that level 6, there's gonna be big problems. He's actually pummeling... No, Necro! Oh, that did absolutely nothing, so... Necro wasting that ult there. Now... And that's not good, because Huskar's almost got his. I mean, he doesn't have Sal, but he could easily, like, take him if he has to. Lycan's doing okay. Could do a bit better. In terms of top lane, the Radiant is winning this. So, pretty much the Dire's only winning at bottom lane, but it's pretty substantial. I mean, look at this. Let's check the KDR already. This is pretty intense. We've got a 3-1 Tuskar and a 1-0 Disruptor. The Disruptor's nothing special, but he is a support, so... And Tuskar's even got some support items going on here. I don't know if Disruptor gave them to him to use, but, you know, maxing out the right abilities. Has some pretty good items. Doesn't have a lot of cash considering his kills, though. But Magic Wand will definitely help. So there goes Shadow Demon. It always seems like there's only one of them here at bot, but there was 3 rotating. Veno, I guess, rotated the top. Trying to help Tinker. Tinker buys the boots. He still has plenty of cash, though. Excuse me. Put that right up to the mic so you probably heard everything. But, yeah. Shadow Demon just died. I mean, this is not looking good for bottom lane. Stunning creeps. I don't know. I know he needs farm, but is it worth it? He's starting to focus more on last hits. Necro actually managing to get a kill here. Healing, trying to live against that tower. And he will live. That was actually pretty... Too bad I didn't see that. It would have been nice to see.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lycan needs wins, obviously, and is doing his best to work towards them. Level 6 Undying, almost level 7. So Lycan's pretty far behind in farm. And he didn't start right off the bat, so this is not looking too good. He's also He's almost got his Vlads, but it's still substantial. Probably buying a... Ooh, interesting. Orb of Venom. If he goes Scotty, I'll laugh. But anyways, Observer Ward for the Dire. Looks like Huskar has just pwned Undying at top, who was trying to Rambo Tinker, so... Probably just came through mid. He was probably cycling up there anyways, like that. But does manage to get the kill. Arcane Boots on Disruptor, that's going to be very deadly. There's the Walrus Punch. So, I really think they're going to need to work on this tri-lane a bit more better. It was better than what was originally planned, which would have just been, you know, Shadow Demon Veno. It's good that Sven's here, but in terms of carries, like, you know, Huskar's doing an amazing job. But Sven's just lacking. Here comes the creep wave back. Help out. He's got focus on that last hit, which he will not get. Shadow Demon gets. But Shadow Demon's auto-attacking. This is also not helping the team. Doesn't really have a lot of items. Does have a fair bit of cash considering his situation. I think we might see something here. No, we won't. Disruptor's going to get that regen. Then we might see something. Checking out top lane here. Tinker definitely saving up for boots travel. There's no doubt about it. Earn on Huskar. He has his boots. Might start going for treads. I think he's going to do a Rambo here. He's gaining substantial lead. This is not good for Undying. He's going to fall, but will Huskar fall in the process? He could pop an Earn. He's fine. Lycan's coming up. Doesn't have ult though, so there's no way he's going to catch him. And I think we're going to see something happen here. Necro's getting a lot of farm. His last hits are 19-2. Not as much as I thought. Check out the last hit count. 27. Lycan's actually leading for last hits. So this is great. Django not leveling up that glimpse. It's pretty OP ability, but I guess he feels Kinetic Field will do better. 2-star. Good job by Veno pulling the creeps and everything. Nice ward by the Dire. This is pretty that's a greedy ward. Like, I mean, they're usually pushed to about here, so I don't know if they need to place there. They could have maybe put it in other spots. But either way, Sven's getting pummeled. Disruption to try and save him, but that ult is just going to tear him to shreds. Huskar getting the last hit there. Big trouble for the Radiant at bottom lane. However, they did win middle lane, and it is totally paying off at top. Even getting the kill and dying. And Tinker's definitely winning at top here too. So I think we're going to see good things out of Tinker and Huskar. I mean, Sven really is an early game hero, so there's still a chance that we could see good things come out of him, depending on his mid-game farm. Getting a soul ring, so he's going to be able to spam that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, we'll have to see what's going on. Huskar did a good job cycling, teleporting up there to get that kill. But Lycan's still in the lead. Huskar's next. Actually, the Dire has the better farm compared to the Radiant, so.
Radiant structures
I mean, I think the Radiant is going to win. Like, the only way they're going to win is by tower pushes and stuff, because the Dire not only is winning in kills, but their farm is pretty substantial, so we'll have to see how this turns out. But good cycling by the Dire and everything. I mean, the Radiant, like I said, went mid at top, so they're going to really need to take advantage of that. Tinker now going for his farm build, which he almost has boots to travel for. We've got Huskar maxed out on those, so he's probably going to start going south. Going to back out from this tower, although actually I don't think they have to. I mean, Sven could get a good stun, and Huskar could just do a few auto attacks. Sven gets a kill there. Beautiful kill by Sven. Oh, I just heard something going on somewhere else. Sven died to Disruptor or killed Disruptor? I am confused. No. Sven killed Disruptor, yes. And Huskar just killed Necro. That's what I missed. I missed this part right here. So anyways,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gonna have Lycan pummeling these creeps a bit. Tinker. Alright, we've seen a lot of Tinker. Seen a lot of bot. You know who we haven't seen a lot of? Veno. And he is just farming mid. That's really not his job. So he's gonna have to... I mean, I know he's behind in items, but he's gonna have to somehow engage in these team fights. I mean, doesn't want to get picked off by Undying, who has arc boots.
Dire's top
Disruptor,
tower is
arc
under
boots
attack.
also. How many arc boots on the team? Just heard Huskar using his ult, so he almost got a kill there, but no, doesn't stand a chance to the stun. Tuskar will get the kill before him, but however, Sven does get a kill, and if he lives this, I actually just think he died from Disruptor. Yeah, he did. So, not the best disruption. He probably would have lived. Oh no. Haste buff, forget it. Didn't stand a chance. Undying kind of low on HP here. And now I'm not. Lycan farming and is showing that he is the best farmer here. Almost double Huskar. But like I said, Dire is at the top there. Looks like Undying will kill Venno. This is what I was talking about. You know, Venno is, even though he needs farm, you will always benefit from helping your teammates over yourself. But Huskar's going to try and take advantage of this. Using that ult, check out those burning spears. Undying doesn't stand a chance, even with all those heals. Just backs out, pop up a nerd charge, and he's good to go again. Necros now with Disruptor at bot. Tuskar kind of looks like he's heading mid. Yes, he will. He's going to try and defend this tower against these two. There goes Tinker using March of the Machines. Just to keep him back. But the creeps were there, so it's not going to do a whole lot. No wards here, so they don't know about Lycan really. I mean, they probably know, but, you know, they can't take advantage of, you know, his actions, stuff like that. Shadow Demon pushing. Not a whole lot of items on him. He does have mana, though. Mana. He does have gold. Yes, he does have mana, too, but does have gold. Nice ice wall by Walrus. And Tinker now has Boots of Travel. And Soul Ring. So we're going to be seeing probably some towers pushed onto the Dire. Tuskar's kind of low on HP, but Undying could heal him if he has to. Tuskar having some nice items. Not quite sure what he's going, though. It might be Blade Mail. Might just have the Orb of... Oh, no, it's Drum. It's going for Drum of Endurance. Phase Boots, Drum of Endurance. That's going to be a powerful combo for him. Doing good on last hits, too. Looks like Disruptor is going to have his Null Talisman and has a Ring of Health. Necro with the bottle. Looks like heading towards Mech. That's really going to help. So he's playing the support role. Huskar's going down this tower. He's actually going to fight like it, too. Probably not the best idea. Tuskar's here to help. Bam! Not a good choice by Huskar, but that either way. Tusk working on that last hit. Does manage to get it. Does even deny. Liking to see that. Oh. Stunning the creeps. Trying to push. Lots of Venom wards all over the place. Now he bought something. In the courier.
Dire's bottom tower
Hand.
is under attack.
Oh, I hope that's for Sven. I don't think it is. Ooh, I have never seen that on Shadow Demon. That's going to be risky. Anyways, 3 of the Dire in mid, most likely going to push. Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't even look like anyone's here to contest. I mean, yeah. That tower's there, there's no doubt about it. Check out top here. Tuskar might be able to... Nope. Forget that. I don't think Huskar should go in there. He's going to want to, but he doesn't know about Lycan. Hopefully he backs out soon, realizes this is a bad idea. They have vision, so they know. Why are they backing out? This is interesting. The Dire can take them. There we go. I think they realize this is theirs. Yeah, definitely. That was a bit too far for Huskar. There was too many off the map. And nothing benefited, really. We're going to have Sven fighting him. But there's Glimpse. Showing who's boss. Disruption. Actually, this is not a good spot for Disruptor to be. I mean, that's a nice silence. Yeah, he's going to get Shadow Demon, but he will fall, giving HP to 3 of them. Undying's actually going to fall next. This is looking good for the Radiant. There you go, picking off 2 of the Dire. For technically only 1 of them, but at top they did lose Huskar. Light Medallion on Lycan. We're probably going to start seeing some core items from him now. Tuskar going to teleport to top. I mean, teleport to bottom. Sorry, from... Not really top, but from base. So Lycan's way ahead in last hits. It's starting to catch up pretty significantly. KDR, Tuskar is in the lead. Huskar has the same kills, but a lot of deaths to accompany those. Not a lot of farm from Saven. He's going the right build. He probably could have got a cleave. Realizing that he could do farm. Looks like going for that armlet. Huskar's going to spot Lycan. Lycan's going to spot Huskar. Let's see who will have this battle, though. Here's backup. There's a lot of backup. Huskar should realize this. He's even losing the fight. Not a chance. I don't even know if he used Medallion, but you know, Huskar's starting to fall behind. And he really can't, because Saven, although he's 2 to 3, is technically behind in terms of his carry role. And he's farming. He's realizing he has to. Necro gonna grab that haste or bottle it. Does have that mechanism too. I think there might be a push mid. He could aid here, and Lycan could still farm up here fine. I think 4 of them are safe. Most of them are at bottom out here, so we'll see what happens. Whether they intend to push or not.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like they want some kills before they do that. This is going to be great if they see Saven. He's just, there's nothing left, and he is taking the wrong way. He's going to realize it's the wrong way. But that ult just downs him instantly. Here's 2 of them. Wrong place. They should definitely not be pushing here. They did see 2 of them. I guess they don't know that 4 of them's here, but yeah. They're now going to find out there is. Tuskar doesn't even need to use many abilities. He's not even going to take that last hit. Gives it to Undying, but Shadow Demon's definitely going to die. Ooh, Walrus punches a creep, but that's alright. They still got all. And in fact, they could maybe push this tower if they want. There's 2 Radiant here. It just seems like the Dire has that better communication. I mean, look, Lycan's even rushing. There's going to be nothing to contest that. Just because you win early game, like the majority of the lanes are won by your team, doesn't mean you're going to win late. But then again, it doesn't mean that the Dire's going to win late either. They do have, in terms of farm heroes, I mean, really the only threat is Saven for the Radiant, and for the Dire, I'd just say the only threat is Lycan, possibly Necro. So, you know, they're both pretty even, but I think the Dire's smart by doing pushes, even though they don't really have to. Because it'll give them that extra advantage they need. They're able to do it. They might as well while they still can. But unfortunately, Mr. Walrus here is going to be left all by himself. And actually, that disruption's nice. That's going to save Huskar. Wow, they're going to pick off 2 of them for free. And Huskar will live that. They're going to have to back out. That could have probably went a bit more better for the Dire. Either way. Lycan now has just almost has the BKB. Gonna grab that regen rune. Disruptor doing a little bit of farm. Again, you don't want to do too much as a support. Don't know why that's there. Saven has armlet. Tigger doesn't have much. Probably saving up for a sheep stick. That's another smart move. Going to be teleporting or not. Sorry, that was rearm. Point booster and chainmail, that's interesting. I mean, the point booster with that makes sense, but either way. But then again, like, yeah, it's pretty much 1 carry versus 1 carry. Significant carry, because Necro's going support, and Saven just doesn't have enough. He's catching up, though. He does have that cleave. We're going to start noticing a lot better. They just need to plunk some wards, which at the moment the Dire have the wards. And then they'll know what they're, like, what's really going on. That way they could farm safely and stuff. So we're going to have the Radiant pushing the Dire. This is actually a pretty good decision. Just because he's alone and no one's here. Like, we've got 4 top. So they need to do this. They could get this tower. I don't know if they could defend top. They will get the tower though, but defending top is going to be an objective if they can. Tuskar now with Sigil. Disruptor's here to help. And they do not push top.
Radiant's top tower is
Veno's going to push bottom. Again, Veno's seen a lot by himself. We saw him down here earlier with Shadow Demon. But he did fall because of that. But there's the teleport. He's going to back out. He knows now. He knows what works and what doesn't. Looks like going for Vanguard. That's an interesting build. I guess for durability, but you know, Huskar is Mr. Durable here, so not Mr. Adorable. Almost sounded like that, but it's not. Didn't even need to use alt. Double damage and everything helps. Not sure why he's not going for Necro. His teammate might... No. His teammate's okay, but yeah, like double damage. He doesn't have alt, but no problem downing them there. So we're going to have Undying bolting off to the shop, finishing his Vanguard. Lycan starting to look pretty dangerous, considering he had 0 farm at the beginning. Got Vlad's, got a late medallion, but because of it, still showing that, you know, you could farm any time of the game and benefit. Looks like we're probably going to see a Desolator from Tuskar, possibly a BKB. You don't really have a chance to, like, attack Huskar. I mean, he snowballs, he punches you in the air, he throws a sigil thing. You're usually running, so BKB would be pretty pointless. I think he's going to go Desolator. But I'm liking Undying's build. Now liking Lycans because we're starting to see those core items, such as his BKB just finished. I'm really liking Tinkers. I mean, that's probably the smartest plan ever. It's extremely standard, but for this point in the game, you know, there's not a lot of long-term thinking going on with his team. And he's definitely doing that. I mean, Midas with Shadow Demon is pretty interesting. He's going for that mech, looks like. And Saven's focusing on that farm. Probably going to pop that salve and continue. Or he might just go back to base. Or just do that. So anyways, Lycan's going to chase Tinker. Too many crits. Going to go down. So it's 15 to 23. It's starting to look like the Dire's pulling ahead. But if we check Huskar's build, he's starting to look pretty scary too. Lycan might have difficulty against him. That BKB's not helping him out though, but that's alright. He should probably back out though. He managed to get the kill. I don't think Stang's a good idea. He might... Oh wow, he downs Undying though. So, Rids of the Aegis, Rids of Undying, but they could still 4-man push. And there's only Veno alive. Bunch of people must have fallen, so it looks like this tower's gonna go down for the Radiant. Check out the hero level. Pretty substantial, ranging from 11 to 16, but there's usually about 2 or 3 people at that level. So it's alright. Checking out top, they are unable to get Veno. Actually, oh, that was not good syncing there, but that's alright. Because I think Lycan's still gonna fall. He's gonna he wants out of here. He knows things aren't looking good. That poison. Ooh, no, he's gonna live this. Check back here. Oh, that's not good. Going right. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Check out that wall by Tuskar. Holy shoot, that's deadly. Shadow Demon's gonna fall too. There's another team wipe. The board is now clear. Holy shoot. Saven shooting off that stun. I don't think they're gonna push. I mean, they can. But I mean, it's Sven and Huskar. They're pretty deadly. So there goes Huskar. He's gonna initiate this. Sven's probably gonna turn around and help out. Might have to, because I don't think he's gonna die. He didn't manage to activate Burning Spears. There goes him in the air. Here comes Sven, realizing he's gonna help. And this has totally turned around for the Radiant because of Sven turning around. Still unable to get Necro. Necro's actually quite... Oh my goodness! Necro! Not a good idea. Huskar just showing how pub stompy he can be. I don't think that was a sentence. No, it wasn't. Anyways. Undying, 45 last hits. Let's go back to last hits again. Alright, Lycan is, he's not half above now, but he's still up there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, by... Wow, surprisingly Shadow Demon. I mean, he's got that Midas. That should have climbed a bit. We have entered the mid game, so... Might see him climb late game, but he... Again, Shadow Demon is a support, so... I think Venomancer's going to go for Scepter. Has that Vanguard, so he's going to be pretty... He's going to be a lot harder to kill, but... You know, he's still a support. So, not really. Contradiction. Anyways, Tinker's gonna get out of here. Oh my goodness! Just even with boots of travel, doesn't have the movement speed for Lycan's ult, and you know there's zero durability. But I do like that build. That will help if he can finish it off by the late game. So not looking good for Shadow Demon. Only no. Sorry. There we go. Oh, almost there. Come on. There's a teammate that can help. There's one at top, one at whatever, and he does manage to live. That's pretty fast. But he did not have his ult active, but was still popping phase boots all the time. Hyperstone on Lycan, either going to be a Mjolnir, most likely an AC. I think Bash would really work. It's very standard, but I think Bash would totally help the Lycan. Anyways, Huskar's out of there. Veno going in, not the right time. He does manage to hit 2 or 3 of them with his ult. He did hit a lot of them with his Gale, but like I said, there's no one here. It's just not a good time to go in. Tinker's going to use March of the Machines. Gonna have to move out of the way to try and let Veno get in. No hope for Veno. Shadow Demon, nice purge. Bam! That's 2 of them gone. There's a double kill for Sven. That's not going to be good. There we go. They're fighting. Sven's fighting. He doesn't care about the BKB. Tinker's just trying to stay in there, but also not die. I think Lycan's going to fall here. He is. And Dying's going to probably die. There's a triple kill by... Oh my goodness. If Sven gets this ultra kill, that's really going to help. Oh, he didn't get the ultra, but still, that's really good. Go to the KDR board here. I mean, look at that. 6-5 Sven. He has caught up. That is going to be a big issue for the Dire. Necro actually has a lot of kills. I'm pretty surprised. But there's Tuskar with a lot of kills. Again, only a semi-carry initiator, but still good. Tinker's gonna knock out that tower. Back to the KDR. Huskar, pretty good, but that death count just isn't helping. But I'm liking Sven's comeback. He chose to farm, and it's totally working. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it when like pro teams do that and stuff, but sometimes you have to, you know. It's not about personality of the game. Sometimes you just have to farm. There's times for personality, there's times for farming. And the Radiant definitely doing what they have to. And they were pretty far behind early game. I mean, not KDR-wise, but you could just tell, like... Actually, wait. They won mid, they won top. But in terms of behind, like bottom, it was a bad day for bottom lane. But Sven's gonna farm, almost has that BKB, has a Vanguard, he's gonna be very tanky. And Dying's doing a lot of farm. Doesn't really have the items to show it, but either way. Lycan probably gonna rush. He's just checking stuff. Sees the regen, grabs it anyways. I don't think rush is a good idea. I mean, look, there's 4 Radiant here. In fact, one of them's going here. He's not gonna rush. He's actually gonna try and fight. He's probably gonna ult and get out here. There's the BKB. Actually, he's gonna fight. No, he's going for Huskar. Probably not the best target. There's 2 supports back here providing amazing DPS. He should probably go for the supports. Now that Disruptor's here, it's a bit too late for him, but yeah. And the Radiant's gonna get this Roshan. The Dire knows it's happening. Can they do anything about it? They have Undying farming top. You know, Disruptor's coming, Tusk's coming, so's Necro, but I don't think they could do it in time. Just below half HP. We're gonna find out, folks, if he could do this. If the Dire can. They will pick off Shadow Demon. They're picking off Veno too, so the supports are staying back, trying to let the carries get it. Sven does manage to get the Aegis, but will, yes, it will. It will be beneficial to them. Huskar, pretty low. Oh, nice. Pops off that armlet just in time. No chance. Holy shoot. This is a crazy game. I mean, look at the KDR now. They're pretty much par at even again. Check out the last hits. Lycan still has the most, but look at that. Sven came out of nowhere. He was in the middle somewhere. Just bam. Now second. ahead of his Huskar teammates, so they're probably even gonna get this tower. So the Dire's really gonna have to start thinking of what to do. Huskar does have Desolator, but you know, they did do some efficient pushing. But look at this, Dire's now in the lead. No, sorry, Radiant is now in the lead for towers. They're catching up on farm, and Sven is an extremely deadly farm hero, starting to look more extreme than Lycan. I mean, look at this. Look, Vanguard, BKB, Armlet. He's going for Undying, durable hero to the max. I don't know if he should be staying here though. I mean, there's not a lot of mana. Oh, BKB pop. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. I think it's a bit too late for him to be running out. There goes the Aegis. No one's around here. This is actually probably a good thing for the Dire. They're gonna not only rid the Aegis, they're also gonna rid Sven. A bit of AFK there. He's gonna take the same way. No. No one was around. Ooh, I don't think Huskar should be around either. No, the Radiant was... No, the plays! Oh my goodness, just no chance for Huskar. Here comes the Radiant. It's a one in the time thing. This is probably not a good idea. I mean, the Dire is looking pretty low, but I mean, Huskar could easily drop a Veno. That's dropped. Tuskar's gonna try and be... What's the Gale on? No, Tuskar's not gonna live this. So Veno does manage to get a double kill, but it's not worth it. It wasn't. There was just... Lycan was still alive. They did manage to get the semi-carry Tuskar, but that was a bad play on the Radiant. So that's gonna put the Dire back ahead. They could maybe push this tower. Personally, I'd go to... no, they can't. Shadow Demon's farming. Does have that mag... Ooh! A lot of cash on Shadow Demon, but look at this. He's still the lowest for his team in farm. So they're going to push this. And I don't think they're going to get the racks, but they could probably down that tower. There's the Tombstone. It's now up. Shadow Demon's kind of not sure what to do. Probably shouldn't be pushing. Oh my goodness, they might even get racks. Dire is definitely getting racked. There's a Blade Mail. Looks like Undying's now going for Hood. Yeah, they got racks. They're going to want to back out soon, though. Yeah, they're going to. They realize Lycan's out. That's probably going to be a good indicator, especially with Sven running in here in full red. Probably not going to get Necro. He's persisting, though. He really wants him. I mean, there really wouldn't be too much to contest for that. Necro working on the same item as Disruptor, kind of. I think Disruptor changed his mind, actually. Who haven't we seen a lot of? Veno is going for Scepter, but slowly. Shadow Demon has a lot of cash, might even be saving up for a Sheepstick himself. So, Undying's going to try and Blade Mail. But Tinker's really fast. He's going to get out of there. He even has Sheepstick. So that's really going to help the team. For the Radiant. Look at Sven. Almost caught up to Lycan. Hold on. Huskar. Pouncing on Necro. I'd say this is probably one of the most balanced games I've ever seen. It didn't have to be balanced if the teams did certain moves. But, you know. Like, it's balanced because they're both doing these mistakes and stuff. And these amazing plays. So there goes Disruptor falling. There goes Huskar using the ult right over the steps and the cliff. Might even get Lycan. This is going to be a big thing if they could get Lycan. I mean, he's got Assault Curse. He's got a lot of kills. He's going to be worth a nice big chunk of EXP. I don't think Sven should be this far in the base, though. They only killed 2 of them. There's still 3 pretty deadly heroes for the Radiant, but they might be able to get a tower. They're going to have to fight this. Here comes Veno and Tinker coming in here now, but look at Sven just mopping up kills. Lycan's the only one left alive. Look at that cleave. Down goes the tomb, along with everything else in the vicinity. So here goes Lycan. He actually will probably get this kill on Sven. Sven's actually doing a pretty good job by himself. Veno's going to now come in here, but I don't think his poison damage is going to help whatsoever. In fact, Veno's going to probably die here too. So Lycan able to defend this. Falls. Shadow Demon went top. To be honest, I think if... Whoa.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top
Anyways,
tower is under attack.
I think if Shadow Demon was here, they could have got that Rex. I mean, I don't want to be biased or one-sided or anything, but I really think Shadow Demon's kind of throwing the game in a way. He's not throwing it. He's got, like, he's going to farm build with his support, which you shouldn't do, but he is, you know, he's now catching up on farm. But I think he would, even with that farm build, he would just be better if he was with the team. You know, not pushing lanes and stuff. It's all gonna escape, but he's gonna fall. There's 4 of the Radiant dead. Lycan now has an okay distance in between for farm compared to Sven. Tuskar, we haven't seen too much of Tuskar. Claymore. That's
Radiant's middle
could be a
tower
Battle
is under
Fury.
attack.
Could be a Shadow Blade. In this point of the game, like in about 10 minutes, I don't think Shadow Blade will be necessary, except for escaping, really. But at the moment, like if he could get it in a few minutes, it'll be useful. That Battle Fury will probably be the better choice, considering it's starting to enter late game. It's gonna be Farm Wars soon. And we'll see what goes on. We have 3 of the Dire down here, along with 3 of the Radiant. So there will be a clash right there. And we're going to see it right now. There we go. Stuns Tuskar. There's the Sheep Stick. Nice Sheep Stick. Undying's going to come in. Lycan's going to go around the bushes and help fight this. Here he goes. He's going for Sven. There's a BKB pop. Sven not popping his BKB. That probably costed him. That stun is definitely not good. There's no chance Tinker's gonna live this. I mean, that's a great Sheep Stick, but look at this. It's just one Radiant comes in after another. Then Venno comes in next, and then Shadow Demon is gonna farm. I mean, he didn't want to get in there, but still. Lycan did die though. Tuskar did. Holy Venomancer!
Tower is under attack.
Death cures all ills.
I thought Venno was dead there.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's pretty interesting.
Radiant's top tower
Either way,
is under
top
attack.
tower's dead. Necro and Disruptor are gonna have no problem killing this. Ooh, not a great TP for Venno. Oh my goodness, Venno, no chance. But does have Scepter now, so that's good. Necro still working on his items. Same with Disruptor. Looks like working on that Assault Curse.
Radiant's
Oh my
top
goodness, I'm so
tower is under
confused this
attack.
game. Yeah, I'm like, I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. Check out Tuskar. He could get that Windwalk now if he's going to. But anyways, back up the top lane. They're gonna get this tower.
Radiant's top tower
The Dire
is
will.
under attack.
Remember, only the
Radiant's
Dire
top
still has
tower has
Rax, so
fallen.
this is big. This is big in a very balanced game. Dying's items. Checked his. Lycans are looking pretty good. There's that Basher.
Radiant's top
That's gonna be
barracks are under
huge.
attack.
Huge, especially against Sven. Sven went crit instead. That's basically the paths you're gonna take. You're either gonna go crit or bash. I mean, having both is amazing, but you pick one first. Lycan has chosen bash, although his is pretty late. He probably could have got that before the AC, and you know, Sven chose crit. But hey, you know, AC's the better item. If you could get that first, go for it. Oh, Rosh is almost up. Dire wants this. I don't like it. Might have to get rid of his medallion, or Tuskar could grab it. Tuskar did go Shadow Blade, so there's still a tower up. No, still pretty good. They're just checking out the woods. They're gonna find Tinker. Oh, ooh! Didn't get the punch off this time.
Snowflake punch.
Decides to punch a creep instead. That's not a good idea. He's gonna be leading it so that the Dire knows that they're gonna be rushing, and they're gonna take advantage of this. Huskar with his own Shadow Blade and his Heaven's Halberd, pummeling Disruptor. There's the silence. Uh-oh, not looking good for Huskar. Oh, Necro just chips that HP away, but falls anyways. Disruptor falls. There goes Tuskar. Bam! Punches him in the air. There's a lot of the Dire here. Sven's just unfortunately could not get that BKB off in time. I'm sure if he got that BKB off a bit earlier, that would have changed. But either way, 2 for 3. There's only supports left for the Radiant, so they're actually gonna push mid. Get that mid out of the way. Or they could do a sweep round when the creeps get in the base. They could take out these racks while pummeling mid. They'll probably just kill mid, go for the top racks, and then B. So anyways, we're gonna see why support does not have a good time defending against a lot of carries. Veno's actually pretty tanky with that Vanguard. I'm really liking it. I mean, he would have been dead right there. But he's still alive. And he's most likely going to live. Yep. And has that scepter too. They're pummeling mid. Tusk's going to buy back. He's going to teleport, defend top tower. Back to mid. Ooh. No! There's the bash. That's what I was talking about. I mean, I guarantee you Venom will live that otherwise. So Sven, look at that. What a comeback by Sven. It's just, I wouldn't say bad BKB timing. He's just unable to get them off at certain times. Probably didn't help, and I mean, that's great. That's a nice build thingy going on, but you're not a Shadow Demon's not a carry, so I don't think that helped either. Still 40-5. Still possibly anyone's game. I consider this still even. Maybe a bit tipping towards the Dire. Not just because they have 10 kills ahead, but yeah. Bloodstone, Assault Curse. I don't know why he went Assault Curse when Lycan has it. Either way. Tinker doing some nice pushing here. We haven't seen too much of him recently. He's going for shits. So he's going extremely standard. Lycan is too. Just mixing it up a bit, you know. Vlad before Medallion and AC before Basher. As in terms of the Radiant, I'm liking Huskar's build, but I think he would benefit better with a BKB. He's obviously going Satanic. If he goes BKB, I'd be pretty surprised. But that would have helped him out too, you know. When in doubt, BKB. If you're a carry. So they're gonna push mid. There's 4 of the Radiant. Ooh, I don't know. 3 from behind, 2 from on top. Or these 2 are just not noticing, I guess. There they go. They're turning around, but actually this might work for the Radiant. Shadow Demon's gonna get picked off, but where's the other Radiant? Here we go. Sven needs to pop that BKB. He does not have the cooldown though. Uh-oh. There's that stun again. That beloved stun that just wrecks Sven. So Tinker, no chance. Actually, the Dire is dying though, so that's alright. But no, Sven still dies anyways. Huskar uses Windwalk to get out of there safely. 3 for 1. They're gonna push again. Getting this tower would be nice. It's pretty low. They could knock out these, and then just run up to top, knock these for game. But they're gonna rush. Because Huskar is still alive. He's still a threat. Heaven's Halberd. Veno's saving up a lot. Wonder what he's saving up for. Could be another sheep. You never have too many sheeps. That's like the one item I'm okay with. You could have too many Assault Curses though. Yeah. Ooh, like a Necro's build. Great support build. Cheese is on Roshan this time. So we're gonna see probably Tusk grabbing both. There's the Cheese. Undying does grab the Aegis. Lots of money on Tusk. 1 Radiant. 2 Radiant. 3 Radiant. Still 2 more. They'll revive in a second. What to check out? EXP per minute. Yeah, you got your carries at the top. Sports at the bottom. Standard. Gold per minute. Interesting. Hero level, so Lycan is maxed. We've got 3 almost maxed. 4. Wow, Veno's got a nice level. Shadow Demon's pretty behind. See, that's why you don't go farm. I mean, it's not giving him the levels. It's giving him the cash, but he's not, you know, the items are the wrong ones. He's got 2 supports. Looks like heading for a big carry kind of item. That's not a good TP, but that's a good stun. Needs to pop that BKB. There's no way of avoiding this fight. He's got to fight. This is probably better for him. So there's the BKB. Decides not to go for Undying, which is a good move. Unfortunately, Necro's ult's gonna go through that. Sven actually doing quite a bit of damage. Pone's Necrolite. There goes the tomb. Uh-oh. Here goes Undying. Here comes Disruptor coming in. Lycan's a bit far away, so he's gonna fall. Nice. Good job by the Radiant. They're catching up pretty good. Gaining that bonus MS, and Huskar's gonna go for him. Does see Lycan. Lycan's gonna contest. Oh, that would have been cool. Anyway, Sven getting wrecked here. Beautiful disruption by Shadow Demon. And there's the Blade Mail by Huskar. And he's actually pummeling Lycan. Holy shoot. And those Sven clones. There they go. They want Disruptor. Could he shoot a stun? Might have been able to shoot a stun there, but Disruptor's most likely gonna live this.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Meanwhile, the Radiant's dying, but Venom's doing a great job at defending. Tinker's now here, Marching Machines, there, no problem. There's no problem going here. And he is 300 gold from shivs. 45 on 54, killed Death's Assist. 17, 17, 15, 13. And they're all the 4 main carries of this game. Necro still putting a bit of a presence in there. Even though he went support, he's still got that little bit of carry in him. Bloodstone 9 charges. Looks like going for a lifesteal. There's a lot of weird items going on with these teams. Oh, Undying. Oh, please. Oh my goodness. Another AC. They're just, I mean, I hope they know that doesn't stack. Ooh, Veno. Wrong place. Wrong time. Nice ult. That's not gonna do anything. He's gonna fall. Maybe he was trying to see if Sven can push top here. But Sven, there's an AC for his team. I don't think his team has one yet. No, they don't. So that's a good idea for Sven.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Huskar seeing Tuskar. He's gonna fight him. Sven might turn around now. He's gonna keep going B. Just a bit of pressure. It's Windwalk versus Windwalk. Oh, nice wall off by Tuskar. Nice stun. He does have backup here too, so he should be fine. Oh. Ooh. Huskar, what are you doing? Don't want to be there. 3 Dire pushing mid. These 2 are still fighting Tuskar. I don't think... Ooh. Tuskar might need to... Sorry, I said these 2 fighting Tuskar. It's fighting Huskar. But yeah, Huskar's gonna fall. Bit too much pressure by him. There's the disruption. That's good. Look at that. There's 3 Savens. Who needs Manta when you could have disruption? He's fighting them. Did he pop BKB? No, he did not. He might want to do that pretty soon. I mean, there's a lot of things doing a lot of damage to him here. He will kill Lycan, though. Ooh, not looking good. The Dire is just too split up. Holy shoot. I mean, like, there's an obvious KDR difference, but holy, this game just seems way too even to me. You just need to get rid of a Rax, and it's, like, official even. And a tower. Anyways, Tinker's gonna teleport top, pushing the lanes. Does have that shivs now. That's a scary Tinker. It's just gonna get scarier as the game goes. Honestly, these teams are so even that I think, and they're both like doing the same amount of misplays, that it's gonna take one massive misplay to throw the game. In my opinion. Necro's kind of low on his Bloodstone charges. There's pressure on top, but middle and bot there really isn't. So, oh, that is a ton of damage that Necro's ult does. Just shreds. It's like the anti-carry ult of the Sentry. So he's going to disrupt those guys. They're probably not going to go for them. Oh, I don't know. Tinker's kind of close. No, I think they're going to realize. I don't think they can stop him. Nope. Could have maybe glimpsed, but it was on cooldown. We have seen a few wards this game. It's been lacking for the late game, but there's a lot of vision going on in the map. So both teams doing well in terms of that. I don't think that hit Veno. But either way, Veno's in big trouble now. Oh, that's a perfect place to wall in. I mean, you ain't going anywhere but back.
Ooh, that had to hurt.
BKB on Tusk. So he's gonna start acting more like a carry instead of just an initiator. Huskar should really get that BKB though, but I think he's pretty focused on Satanic. He's gonna windwalk past, probably wants Tuskar, but is it worth it? Tinker's gonna jump in. I think it's time to pounce now. So he's going for Tuskar now. There's the ult. He would. Oh my goodness! Oh my! Oh whoa! Holy shoot! I think Tuskar was expecting that. I think he was like baiting for that. It's like, all right, I'll just stun you. Nice disruption. Oh, that bash! No chance for Tinker. Almost escaped that unscathed. And Tuskar's gonna snowball. He's in Viz. Wow.
Radiant's Ancient
Windwalk.
is under attack.
Everyone in this game has Windwalk.
Radiant structures
He's going for that sigil. That's a good idea. Actually going to pwn Tuskar here with his own Tuskars. However, mid is dying. This tower's going down. They don't even need racks. Sven's gonna try and fight, but there's just too many of the Dire. He will get that kill, but look, you've got two of them. And that's game. Holy shoot, that was... Like, look at the left. Like, scoreboard is like even per, like, roll. Your KDR, there was a difference. But, holy, that game was too even. Just both teams made the same good plays. Same mistakes. You know, it was just a really good game. So there's your KDR. Tuskar did really well. Lycan did well. Necro did well. Disruptor did well. Undying was a bit behind. In terms of the Radiant, Huskar did well. Sven did well. Veno kind of did, but wow. I'm surprised that Tinker's... You know what? Tinker did well too. So, you know, like I said, it was even. So yeah, I guess that's it, and I'll see you all later.